is up, everyone? I am the Winner, and welcome to our game room. Today, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. We could not be here without you, and we appreciate everything you do for us every day. So today's game is one that has a Marvel theme. I'm a real big fan of the Marvel theme, and this one is kind of my go-to deck builder. Whenever I want a deck builder to play, this is the one I reach for almost every time, and that is Marvel Legendary. They have some other iterations, like they have Aliens Encounters, which is basically the same system, but you play it cooperatively. And they have like Predator and James Bond and Big Trouble in Little China. So there's a whole bunch of different themes if you'd rather have a different theme. But I really like the way this is set up, and I swear I haven't played the same game twice. There's so much randomization. It might add to the setup and tear down a little bit. Like, it'll take you a good half hour to put everything together and take everything back apart at the end of the game. But for me, the game makes it well worth it. You start with a plot that is something that's happening over the game that gives you your lose condition. Like, if so many people escape, that could be one of the lose conditions. There's also a random mastermind, which is the villain you're going against, and they have a specific way they work in the game. You also randomize the villain groups that are going to be in the game, as well as the heroes that you're going to use for the game. A lot of people kind of finagle the heroes a little bit to fit towards what they're playing against, but I don't do that, mainly because I don't mind a game that's a little harder to manage because something's missing. It's like, oh crap, there's one part of my team that I really need, and it may not be in that setup. But that just makes the game a little harder, and you have to kind of find a way around it, which I don't mind. I haven't really kept up with this game. They keep bringing expansion after expansion after expansion out. If I had it, it would be like 3 of these boxes if I had everything. I don't mind buying it every now and then. Generally, if I see something on a sale, I might grab it. Or, you know, if I win something like at a con or something, I'm all about adding more into the game, but I don't go seeking it out too much anymore. And it did fall about 13 spots in my countdown, but really, it's not because it's not a great game. I think there's just more things are coming in, and this is kind of an older title at this point. You can play 1 to 5 players, which is weird because as many times as I've played this game, I actually haven't played it solo yet. A lot of people dig on it because it's a semi-co-op, because you're all trying to make sure you don't lose and beat the mastermind, but at the same time, you're kind of trying to get the most points. And there's a group I play with that don't want to play this game with me because every now and then I do some things that are like point grabby instead of something that could help us get to the end game. And there's been a couple games we've lost because I've done that. So keep that in mind when you're playing. You kind of still have to do the cooperative thing to try to win the game. But yeah, Marvel Legendary by Upper Deck. I still really enjoy this deck builder. It's still one of my favorites. That is my number 28 in my top 123 of all time. So as always, thanks for watching. Keep playing and keep winning.